Hey everyone, so in today's video we are going to be talking about how to power up / power down your elf stack to be able to power scale for your play group that you play in. One of the ways I think that you'd be able to power it up is Throne of the Pharaoh Gods. It makes it so it does damage to each opponent equal to the number of creatures that are tapped, which non-combat way to win, always good to add those in. Craterhoof Behemoth is a good one. And then I think Cloudstone Curio, one way, especially because it's going to be some real good nasty combos could happen off of that. Let's say you have a Lauren out. You're gonna be able to play basically all your elves for free. You play an elf, you bounce another elf back to your hand. Let's say it's Priest of Titania. You play Priest of Titania. You have Lightning Greaves on the field already, so you equip Lightning Greaves, you tap Priest of Titania for mana, play another elf from your hand, bounce her back to your hand, play her, bounce an elf back to your hand, tap, equip Lightning Greaves, tap her over and over and over and over and over again. So it's just a gross little combos that you could add in there for more power. Gaia's Herald would be a good one to add. Yavimaya Cradle and Elvish Champion, a great one to add because, well, Forest Walk, gonna be devastating. Absolutely devastating. Able to combat and win. Just boom. Sensei's Divining top because you can mess with the top 3 cards of your library, and normally you're probably gonna have an elf card in those top 3. Those are some of the ones that I think you would be able to add to power up. I'm sure there are some that you guys could give me that maybe in a later video I'll go back and talk about this elves again, and you guys can say, and I'll add them in. Then I'd say for powering down, I'm going to say powering down is probably going to be a lot easier than powering up. Number one, it's not going to cost as much money. Number two, you just need to take cards out and add some other things in. So one of the things that you could take out are your tutors. Taking out your tutors, you're not going to have as much consistency, and you're going to give people more time to interact with your deck, which is a good thing in lower power decks, because you don't always want to be that person who's just wiping the floor, consistently doing stuff by whatever turn no one interacts with you. That's boring, and people are going to get upset. And instead of like the staple like big mana dork creatures, add in just other mana dorks. It's still going to go fast, just not insanely fast. Like, people aren't going to be able to keep up fast. And I'd say not as many shuffle effects, so that you're not searching for things, shuffling your library. Oh, hey, I have a forest on my library, on the top of my library. Play something, allows you to search for something, you shuffle your deck. There's an elf on top of it now. Oh, hey, you play an elf, you draw a card, and then all of a sudden there's another elf underneath it. You have something like Realm Walker or Garrick's Horde. You're able to just top deck it, especially with a Lauren. Another thing, take out a Lauren. It's going to lead to some nasty, I'm playing everything off the top of my deck, just insanely fast. No one's going to stop you unless they have some sort of interaction, just instant, boom, counter it. But then, also, if they get rid of a Lauren, it's still not going to slow your deck down so much if you have it super high powered. And I think another thing, just take out the infinite combos. Don't go infinite in a group with lower power decks, because it's going to be not fun for them, because there's nothing they're probably going to be able to do. So that's definitely one of them. And another thing, take out Realm Walker and add in Garrick's Horde instead, so that you have a more expensive way to top deck things, but it gives more people more time to interact. So I think those are also some of the ones that I'd say I can say about those ones for powering down. It's not a super long video, but hey, if there are, again, more things that you think would be able to make this either stronger or less strong, just tell me, and I'll come back eventually to do this, because I think in the next couple videos, I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll talk about my Grolnok the Omnivore deck or my Kemba deck. So I think it'll be one of those two that I'll tell you about, or I'll tell you about Doran the Siege Tower. I'll leave it up to you guys, and if you want to tell me, then just say what deck you'd rather hear, and also leave some ideas for me to be able to look at on what things you think I should be able to add into the deck to make it stronger or take away. And then I'll list those off in another separate video. But it'll either be Frogs, Kemba, or Doran that'll be coming next. So I think that's all I have for today's video. So I hope everyone has a great night, and I'll see you in the next one.